Good morning. We have those blessed moments, maybe like just now, where one eye is conscious of oneself, of that, conscious of beingness, isness. We don't know how to call it. But you see, it can happen that one confuses to be aware of for the real thing. Of is a direction. And to be I am aware of depends on the waking state where I am is, where I is. And when he says like this, is towards the source of itself, sure, but that I is still there. I am a person is still there. And of, let's say, awareness doesn't care if you are aware of it or not. So I mean to say, to confuse oneself for I am aware of awareness, that will die. So don't trust, don't base yourself there. That will die while awareness doesn't care of your birth, death, to be aware of or not. So know it just now, so that when you really die, you will not die. And that will remove anxieties, search, everything, which can take birth. It's just generally a question of confusion. If I'm not clear, please ask. If I am clear, very clear, just be then. I understand when I wrote to my master the peak of my discoveries. I was not with him, so I had to write to him at that time. There was no SMS or phone. I told him, I wrote to him, I am consciousness. That was the peak of my experience. And he didn't react at all. So I said, maybe the post is very slow this time. But it never came. And I understood it's not yet that. It's exactly what I touch now. I am conscious of, you see, during the day, you're conscious of consciousness in Satsang. There is a moment in the moment you give yourself to be in satsang, but otherwise you are conscious of so many objects and projects and projections and whatnot. Isn't it? It's the same one. It's the same one, yeah. That is in time. And when you know that who you really are without you and I is not in time, the surge and the fears go. They just disappear at once. Huh? And that's always available just now. It's because we are busy with our mind that it looks it's not there. Anyway, I hope the coffee will not make me speak too much. You know what I find? That the satsang, you see nowadays people don't go to church much. At least our generation is a bit out of the church. Now it doesn't mean they are not loving the sacred and whatever investigation they have or the attraction they have. So satsang is like a mass, but it's a mass without hope. One just keeps quiet. That is the real prayer. No hope. But people come because there is silence, and they need silence in their life. And you are in silence when you don't entertain any hope. I love it. So I repeat, if you would like to hear something that you already read, or you want to hear something, or you have a question, please ask. It's your place. Forget that there are many. Last night I looked at a few, for a while, few satsangs of different people, I don't know, all very smart. But I see, generally there is an argument they expose. They are against this teaching of, speaking of illusion. And in my view, I saw that they didn't understand something. That what is expressed in satsang is not a teaching. If the word illusion is expressed, is when one asks with a problem in the mind, fixing himself somewhere, that's why there is a problem and a question. So the answer is to point out what you fix is unsubstantial. Illusory as thinking it's a reality. It's unsubstantial, if you prefer. So it's not this, it's not that. But if these are pronounced, is to offer yourself a moment of freedom from the mind. And when it happens to you, then you don't need to hear anything. Unless you feel again caught by your mind, then you may be reminded this way. It is not that when you are free, this world is an illusion. It's that itself. So it's a way to teach punctually according to a demand, a question, a doubt. So those who argue with that, just try to hear this. To hear this, you need, of course, not to bring anything with you. For a split second. It's not a way of life. All those expressions, I have an enlightened way of life. I have an enlightened life. Wife. Life. Maybe new Advaita, but I'm not, I'm not from that. Yes.
I'm confused about this. For instance, when I read Einstein and he speaks like you or you speak like Einstein, and it is true, you know, I have sent you this and now I can read it, but it's very long. Now, when I read that, read that or I listen to you, it's an inspiration, and you say it's still too much, right? So why am I so inspired by you or him when I read it or when I
What
hear
is too much?
the
To keep what is said. It's very inspiring when you read it, because probably it throws you prior to even the birds.
Aha, it does.
Yeah, so it's too much to keep the birds.
Aha. Okay. But I'm drawn toward it. It draws me.
You are drawn because it brings you back from where they came from. But that's what I say, don't be hypnotized by the words. It's a tool, you see. If it works, okay, nice, but still you have to give them up.
Still too much, huh?
I mean, if you understand what I say, yes. But you see, if you still work with your mind, those tools who don't build objects more, of concepts, experiences and all that, they are still a blessing, no?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, an inspiration to be free from hypnotism. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why you are attracted.
Yeah, I'm more looking at the attraction than indeed.
Yeah,
yeah.
But the goal is not to be attracted. The goal is to be attracted so much that you are it. Because they point out to that.
Yeah.
Because to be attracted is a very juicy experience.
And it is still dual.
Yeah, it will always be. Nothing wrong with that, but if you stop there, then you are never where it indicates. You are always there, but you will feel you are not there.
Exactly, yeah.
What a pity.
Yes.
But what you don't understand is that all those juicy experiences are nothing in comparison with the real thing.
But when you speak like this, you give me hope. And you say Satsang is hopeless.
Yeah, it's hopeless in reality, absolutely. I don't give you anything. I don't give you anything. That way it's hopeless. And if there is any direction, it's a direction which removes things. Removes hope one by one. This total despair. And then it removes the despair itself. Free from all this movie. Even though this actor, body, mind, will still continue to move, to play in the movie. Yeah, sure. But the confusion is definitively, radically gone. Let the actor pretend anything. Oh, I'm identified. I was identified. No, I am no more identified. Movie. Oh, enough of listening. Believing. These are all beliefs, you see. Mental beliefs. You see, all the mental beliefs, they are kept, even if it is only one remaining, because of the root cause, which universally we call it I. We express it as I. You see, I am attracted, for example, even if it is the words prior to I. So that's why this question, who am I, is quite a genius question, and it is unique in the myriads of questions which are expressed in this creation. It's unique because it is a subjective question. It questions the questioner, imagine. A loop. Now I speak about that because yesterday it was also in one smart Satsang. The people said, why, who am I? It's not really good. It must be what I am. Who am I? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. But who am I, you see? It's possible to ask it when you are no more attached to this and that. So if there is any answer at the question, who am I, it becomes this, isn't it? It's not it. Or it becomes that. No, it's not that. That is really asking the question. And then the question disappears on its own, and then really nothing ever happened. So I am fighting the one who ever say, who am I, is just... They have not understood. Smart, but not smart enough. And sometimes it happens not in this way, of course. You are blown away by whatever. But if you investigate, that's interesting. So my cup is empty. I will keep quiet probably. Yes, please. You take the mic, Masha. Misha. What?
You said in the absence of hope, there is silence.
Uh-huh.
So what are you referring to when you say silence?
I think those who experience it know what it is. They feel good because they are not busy with the mind. You see, there are so many kinds of silence, but already that is very needed in the life. Very needed, and there is no much space for it. So Satsang can also create that. But can be also with the nature, with whatever. Yeah? You understand now?
I understand that. There's just sometimes I think there's a confusion about that silence is nothingness
Sure,
or
there
nothing
is
or quiet or I don't know.
Of course, it's a total confusion. And suddenly it's clear, like crystal clear, suddenly. Sure, then otherwise why should we come to Satsang so many years and searching? And of course, those words which are pronounced are not clear. Or we understand better and better every time, but then it's still an understanding, and it leaves you with still a deep unsatisfaction, because you will never be fulfilled by even the best understanding. Hmm? So what is this? What is this?
Silence.
Yes? Hi.
Hello. So this is something. It's already like a little bit 1 or 2 weeks old. I never spoke
It's
about it.
nearly smelling then.
Yeah. So the weight is now a little bit gone of it.
Okay, tell me.
But it was. So I had this moment where suddenly I came into this I can call it emptiness, or suddenly I realized, wow, the whole creation or manifestation or is so it was so empty. It was emptied out. Like I looked at the landscape like so it was almost swallowing because the body was empty and there was very almost no thoughts, and when there was one, it was also like and it was struck, and it was also like to that point maybe you could say the peak of my experience. I was like wow. It was so like it was so clear also that the passing moments that there is and so then I was very happy. I'm like, wow, it's so I don't even think there's nothing going on. And so I ended up in some pizza place and had this book with me. I opened up the book, it was by
the pizza was not empty?
Well, as you know, everything might be empty, but you still end up somewhere, no?
So what is the question?
Yeah, I'm also not sure if there will come, but I opened this book, it was by this Siddhartha Maharaj.
Siddhartha.
And so it's a certain system, I guess, so he speaks physical body and then subtle body, and then he speaks of the ignorant body or ignorance, forgetfulness. And this was describing where I was at. He said many people think this is it because you're forgetful, there's nothing, you even don't forget, it's like black sleep, there's nobody recording anything. But it's not, because there's the great causal body.
Okay, I will not have gone into details of bodies, but what you say, obviously, is an experience.
Yes.
You see, you are it, but you describe it and then you take the description for it. You forgot to just, I am it. This emptiness I see, I am it. Then where is anybody having an experience of emptiness, and yet it is emptiness? Because you see, you stopped at the experience, I see everything empty. Of course, you can get this experience when you are very intimate with I as the seeker and now the finder, that he finds that everything is empty. But that is still too much answer or description of it. You cannot help, it comes to you. But then if you are not fascinated by the discovery of it, I say, oh wow, but then if you don't go farther than that, I am it, and it will never be objectified, even with emptiness. What?
Yeah, what?
Try to hear without resistance that whatever you experience, it's not it. I tell you, if I was taking my experience of enlightenment for it, I would not be here. You have to dare to even drop that. Whatever is expressed is in time. Don't have the illusion that it's once for all now. I am emptiness, for example. Yeah, if you go in your memory, you can always be proud. Oh yes, everything is emptiness, and meanwhile, no. No. The emptiness you speak is still in time. You have a peep, you have an experience of emptiness. Great. I don't say it's not great. But then next time, when it comes, let it express, you cannot help. But just keep quiet. Don't be fascinated even by this revelation. You see the problem when you take those experiences which are of amazing vastitude and look so much more true than anything else, is that its opposite will come back, you see. And then what? Then what? Then you have to ask a question again. Because you take an experience, let's say for more real, then there is another experience, it's opposite, it will be gross. And that will be, oh shit, I still live that, it should not be, it has to be empty again. And you know, all this trouble of the surge comes back. So if you want to be freed from that, be freed from that.
Just eat the pizza.
I didn't hear the pizza, what?
I might just eat the pizza.
And just eat the pizza, yeah. Very good. I'm happy you expressed yourself.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, yeah. It was starting to be a rotten something.
Yeah, it was already
Yeah.
going on.
So now
So then the dumpster back there.
it's not there. She's the king. Yeah. You are empty, do you know that? I am also empty. That's less empty, probably. Ay, ay, ay. This Swami Siddharameshwar was quite a case, some amazing being. He died very young, and he said beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah. Not known. He was not known. But you see, yeah, it's all those experiences of emptiness and all. For example, Buddha was telling, everything is emptiness, okay? He said that. And then his disciple asked, oh, so this dog is empty? Like this cat is empty? He said, no. Because it's not the cat which is empty. It's the nature of things which is emptiness. It's not me who is empty. It's what is. Still a description too much, but since we speak of emptiness. It's not this, it's not that. Cat is a cat. A dog is a dog. Full of intestines and whatnot. I mean,
Yeah, no.
okay.
I'm not going crazy or something.
I am consciousness. Huh? I, as a person, I am consciousness. It's exactly the same. No. No. Ah. Even though you can have experiences of it. Sure, it's possible. It's an experience. Yes. You take the mic, please.
So I experience a lot non-duality in my meditation.
Yeah.
And I understand emptiness and what you said. I really felt the non-separation, that I am real, I am a tree, I am everything, or I am nothing. And which is an experience and beautiful, and yes. And then when I go back into my mother identity, or my all of this, like a life for me, I have trouble to bring this back into my real life, but I feel like I lost this feeling of being.
But you see, it's because it's very simple. It's because you confuse the experience of another kind, which is emptiness, myself, all what a meditator, after all, accomplishes. Still, who is accomplishing that? The meditator. And the meditator is I with the role of meditator. The mother changed for the meditator for a while, and when the meditation is gone, then the mother comes back. Every role which is important in your life will dress up on I. So I has never been questioned, and I can have all amazing experiences. You see, especially if you go into meditation where they speak of non-duality, so you can even feel oneness, non-separation. That's my true being. I don't deny that. But if you take this for truer than to be fed up and furious or happy with your child or with anything, you are, I'm sorry, you are fucked. You are so fucked because you will make this difference. Oh, I am no more that beautiful, real vastness, oneness. No, I've been lost in something. And of course, in the realm of experiences, you are totally right. So, I repeat again and again. Who you are is there that you forget as a being, as somebody, that you forget it, or that you are aware of it. Who you are cannot be experienced. As soon as it is experienced, it's an addition in the movie, in your life. It will be a spiritual moment while you have worldly moments, and this will fight all the time because you prefer the spiritual moment. You don't like to be so much agitated and so on. It's human. I mean, it's normal. But then, if you don't confuse yourself to be a more real experience than another, you are freed. The movie will go on. Same. The movie will go on. but you are not disturbed in reality because it's a movie after all. What do you expect from a movie? You cannot expect everlasting experience. A movie is time and space. It's a creation. It's a creation which rises from where? From who you are, which is never, if you objectify it, then it becomes the movie. So keep quiet where it's already there, without always jumping on an experience. Let it be oneness, non-separation. Otherwise, you move roles. I am a mother, I am a lover, I am a meditator, I am a witness, I am whatever. But it's changes of roles only. You didn't touch the root cause, which is I am someone. What is this I? Who am I? And let this I disappear from where it came. And keep quiet. A second is enough. Don't make it, I will now have a quiet life. No, you will not. And keep quiet. Hmm? Meditator, when you are in your life a meditator, it's an addition in your life. Finally, you have a moment of, let me breathe, you see? But it has nothing to do with freedom. There is a meditator too much again. You understand? And yet, if you want to have a better life, keep some time for meditation, of course. But know what is what. Know what you are doing. You know, that is the point. Who you are. There is nobody there to have accomplished anything. There is nobody there who realized it. What you realize are experiences, deeper and deeper, very intimate, maybe. Still, experiences. Okay? Yes. Yes, please.
So, is it true that I will never have an identification with the who am, with the result of the who am I question, or I don't know how to say.
You mean
I will
duty?
Never, yes.
Yeah.
I will
No,
never
duty, no.
confirm that.
Duty has to go. It's already gone, anyway. It's already gone, if you speak of what is. But duty wants to know that. And duty will never know. She will know some taste, senses, some taste of it. Okay, but so it's a total giving up. Just give up. But I mean, when you give up, you give up the giver up, giver upper, or something like that. When you hear this, what happens? You say yes, but what yes? Yes, I will give up. There is nobody there to give up. So you keep quiet. You don't do anything. Otherwise, you always remain in the same base of the creation, you know. I am born, I am, And it is not I you will experience. So when I say this sentence, it's not so good. It's not. I said you will always remain. You will always remain in this realm of creation, but know that that it's a manifestation. And what is not a manifestation, don't try to feel, experience, and know it. It's just there. It's just there. And that doesn't need you to be acknowledged. It's a total giving up, I tell you.
So, that it's whatever is there, it's clear for me, and also these moments of experiences, it's in a way it's a confirmation. It's not true, but I'm still busy with it. I'm.
But why? You like to be busy, that's why. Okay, be busy, but know that, okay, your mind is busy. What is the problem if you know it's your mind busy? And if you pretend to know the rest?
Serious, or I don't
Sorry,
know.
I didn't.
I take it too serious, or I take it as
Yeah,
an
but
important
why?
thing.
How is it possible to take it seriously? It must be that it's you have an understanding, a knowledge, not the real thing. When you have a knowledge, of course, everything is very serious. To keep the knowledge. You know, after a few years of satsang, you have no question to ask because you know. Knowledge. Then knows what? Consciousness. Emptiness. myself. Then the mind will say, I don't know. Oh, it's written. They say, I don't know. That's the wise man. Knowledge. Still knowledge. You may say things, you see. You may sincerely say things, but don't rely on it. Okay, it's said, forget it. There is nothing in there. I would say more than remember it, I say forget it. Yeah. So tell me. What? No, tell me. You asked, so.
Okay, so first I'm just crying, and the second is that how to give it up, or this how to give it up, like.
But like that, you see, how to give it up? Give up that? It's a thought. It's a thought, isn't it? It's a thought with a firm hope to get the perfect answer, to remove this trouble. But it's a thought. Don't go further. Don't expect anything. It's just a thought. Thoughts are substantial? No, they are not. Why you say yes? Thought, so no substance, they are unsubstantial. Yeah. Huh? They come and go, and they are replaced by a better thought and beyond, and prior, or whatever. Why don't we keep quiet? Keeping quiet the mind. Oh, keeping quiet, what a boring thing. I keep quiet. A thought. It's more alive than anything else. We are hypnotized by thoughts. Do you see that? Amazing, huh? But you know this hypnotism, once you see it's a thought, the hypnotism just drops by itself. That's why I insist, spot the mind. Spot the mind. It's enough. Because once you spot what is the mind, makes you busy in the mind, then you know, okay. What can you expect from it? Huh? The expectations will not be in your hands anyway. So, Yeah.
So I don't have hope, but I don't have either silence. I don't have hope. But
See, you have hope to be silent. You're bullshitting yourself all the time.
that's it.
Okay. You see it? You agree?
That's why I'm suffering.
Of course. But then you agree? You were not hoping anything, but you want silence. It's a hope. You see that? You may prefer your suffering than to see that.
So you said, I don't have hope. Just I would like to understand again.
It's not that yet there is a state or I don't have hope. Whenever a hope comes, you don't go there. That's all. That's all. You will not have a life, hopeless life. I hope not. I mean, what is this? But know what is what? You see, things of this world are real for the actor in the world. I don't deny that. And this world is full of frustration and hope and fulfillment. Okay? This is a life. This is a personal life. Now, what is freedom? What is this kind of satsang? It's just to tell you, you have a life, of course, as an actor. But still, you can be freed from its tyranny. How? Knowing that when something rises, it's the mind, it's the movie. It's to continue the movie. Nothing wrong with that, but know it. Then it removes the fixing, the base, the I don't know, the drama of it. Even if you live dramas, it's a thought. It's a thought only. So, if I speak of hopelessness, it is not that become hopelessness. Oh no, I hope not. It's just to give you this split second of being without your mind. It's a teaching. It's not the real thing. It is an indication. It's not the real thing. But trust that indication if you are still in your mind. That's all I can say. If you want that, I don't oblige anybody. If you want that. Don't keep what? Tell me more. What's there?
So what? So if I put the question, who am I, what I do?
Yeah.
I have, yes. There is a point where there is just knowledge. From there, I'm sure that I can't go towards.
I didn't understand. There is a point.
There is a point where I could say this is the end of the search, because for the eye it's no more for the
Then who says, who knows there is no search?
That is the last one.
You stop there. There is no search because I disappeared. It's the experience of whom? Ah, still I. So you didn't yet put the question. It's a very good news because it explains why you still search. To know what is what, spot the mind. There is nothing else to do because what you search anyways, regardless of the one who is aware or not of it, it doesn't care at all. It doesn't care about your birth. It doesn't care about your personal life. It doesn't care about your accomplishment, spiritual or not. It doesn't care about your death. Okay? So. You will remain a human being up to your death. In the movie. So don't try to change or to make this human being having an accomplishment which is an utopia. Impossible for him. So keep quiet. In the movie, keep quiet, don't search anymore because you see. And whatever, you may understand differently, even keeping quiet. So it's always good. But very dangerous to say, to express any word, because keeping quiet can be an attainment. Somebody attained to keep quiet in the life. Okay, very nice. But who are you? So, don't go in your mind. Don't hope and expect anything in your life. Just if you are so frustrated, if you search something which the life cannot give you, which is called the search to know oneself, generally it's that search, give yourself a split second once in your life. It is enough. Because that split second is so attractive to be no more tyrannized by the mind that it may show up here and there in your life. It is enough. You will not search who you are because this is it.
But can I give myself this moment? I have.
But not following your mind. This is mind, isn't it? Yeah, I know, but there is no exception. This is the thing. There is not a thought which is exceptionally helping you for this. No. No. Imagine, even the word freedom and enlightenment are not helping. So, they're concepts. And yet, it helps when you are fucked in the bondage and ignorance and confusion and suffering. But then after, in the end, you have to leave your tool house to be able to be freed. Yeah.
I don't dare to express here anything.
You don't dare?
Yes, the last what I
about this.
Why you don't dare?
Okay, if I say that I love it, that is the last what I can say.
You
That
love
I
it.
love it, that is the last. From here where I am staying, it is the last word what I can say, but it is also too much.
Okay, but that's great, you know it. And then? What do you want more? If you want more, then you fall into your personal life. Nothing wrong with that. But I mean, know what is what. That's what I say. Huh? Thank you.